In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to query history in Snowflake. If you've ever found yourself needing to dive into past queries to troubleshoot issues or simply track the performance of your database operations, then you're in the right place. By the end of this guide, you'll be comfortable navigating through past queries and making sense of all the data Snowflake provides. Let's begin by signing in to Snowsite. Snowsite is Snowflake's web-based interface that provides you with an intuitive and user-friendly environment for all your Snowflake activities. Once you're logged in, you'll find yourself on the home page, which offers a variety of options related to data handling, query writing, and monitoring. Our focus today is on the monitoring capabilities, particularly on reviewing the history of executed queries. Now take a look at the left-hand menu on your Snowsite interface. This menu is your navigation hub for all major Snowsite functionalities. In this menu, there's a section labeled Monitoring. Monitoring is a powerful tool within Snowflake, allowing you to gain insights into the performance and history of your queries, which is crucial for optimizing and troubleshooting. Click on Monitoring, and it will expand to show several monitoring tools. Once the monitoring section is open, the next place you'll want to focus on is Query History. By clicking on Query History, you'll be directed to a new page that displays an extensive log of past queries executed in your account. This history offers a detailed view of each query, including who ran it, when it was executed, how long it took, and the amount of data processed. These details are invaluable for identifying patterns, bottlenecks, and potential optimizations. As you examine this page, you'll see various filtering options available at the top. These filters allow you to search for specific queries based on criteria like time range, query ID, user, or even the status of the query. Utilizing these filters efficiently can help you pinpoint exactly what you need amid a sea of data. If, for instance, you're investigating a performance issue, you could filter by the longest-running queries or look for queries that processed the most data. Remember, exploring query history is not just about troubleshooting past issues, but also about learning and improving. You can observe trends, such as peak usage times or frequently accessed tables, and use this insight to make informed decisions on scaling resources or optimizing queries. There you have it. Navigating the query history in Snowflake is straightforward once you know where to look. It's a vital part of maintaining an effective data environment, allowing you to keep an eye on what has been happening in your Snowflake instance. Thank you for joining me today, and happy querying.